on if you lowered payroll taxes and consumer taxes, prices would be cheaper, and they would sell more products, and they would have more money because they won't be giving most of the money to the government to be able to hire more people and to expand. That's just common sense.
But that has failed time and time again.
When?
Bush
Tell me.
lowered shitloads of taxes during his term, and it never helped anything.
Really?
It led to the environmental crash that we have now. That helps these people.
Hey, no,
yeah,
that is
the
not.
problem with the trickle-down system is that the companies get extra money, sure. But the problem is they put that into their pockets. They deliver it in bonuses. They give a lot of money in bonuses rather than investing in their company. Capitalism runs on the idea that people are greedy, and the problem when people are greedy is that they're going to put money in their own pockets rather than put it in their company.
The majority of businesses are small businesses which make under $250,000 a year. That's 70% of all businesses, okay? You're telling me that they're rich or giving money to CEOs like you're making out? They're not doing that. You're talking about the uber rich. I'm not talking about the uber rich. I'm talking about small businesses.
But the companies with the most influence are the ones with the most money.
No, 70% of all jobs come from small businesses.
The ones who have the most influence are the ones with the most money, which are the most powerful. Sure, there are a lot of small banks out there, but the ones that have the most business,
like Bank of America,
and most business are the ones who are the biggest, like Bank of America.
70% of 70% jobs come from small.
Where did you get that? I'm curious, where did you get that from?
Where did you get that? I'm curious, where did you get that from?
Even Obama said that during the campaign. When he was talking about giving businesses helping out businesses with the bailout. A couple months ago, he talked about that. What do you mean? The guy he supports.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Barack Obama, when everybody was complaining about not having a bailout for small businesses, he was talking. Remember, he was talking about how 70% of jobs came from small businesses during the campaign. That's Barack Obama. That's your guy. You know.
I honestly don't remember. Sure, there are a lot of yeah. I don't remember Obama ever saying that. I actually don't remember anyone ever saying that.
Go on YouTube. Look it up. It's there.
Actually, I will. I'll go look it up.
Go ahead.
Dang, your computer's fast enough to do that? I'm surprised. Mine's taping and recording you guys at the same time.
No, it's not about healthcare. It's not social. Let's get back to that. So, you think that the government should... Sorry, one second. Let me rephrase this. You think that the government, that private entity needs to control life and death circumstances with healthcare?
I think people should be heard, and I think yes, I think private industry works a lot better than rich bureaucrats making decisions. Actually, when it comes to that, I think the doctors should make the decisions between the doctors and the patient. That has nothing to do with the government or free enterprise at all. Actually, to me.
But that's not how it works, Nick. That's not how healthcare and how the healthcare would work. Healthcare is going to be paid for by the government, not managed from the government. Your doctors still basically control what happens to you. The government only pays for it. It's not going to be rich bureaucrats controlling it. It's going to be the doctors controlling it. The rich bureaucrats are going to be signing the checks that are paid for by the taxpayer. That's the whole point of it. This has worked in every industrialized nation.
Well, how? How has it worked in every other industrial civilization? You tell me the facts. How does it work? We have more money, we eat more fast food in this
Look at child
country.
mortality rates. Look at how long people live in other countries.
We eat more fast food.
You know,
Look
because we
at
have
the
money.
infant mortality rate. There are more, yeah, we're 35th, or 43rd in infant mortality. We're 35th.
That's
35th
probably
in
because
infant
abortion.
mortality.
That's
That
probably because
means
abortion.
that a lot of other
No,
countries
they
have
don't
better
factor those in.
rates of infants surviving than us.
That's because abortion, man. You're switching around statistics. That's because of abortion. That's why our infant rate is so high on death. It's not because of health care. And what is that? I mean, you're talking about
How does abortion link into that? Tell me.
millions of babies get killed every year from abortion. What are you talking about? I guess you don't see babies as. I guess you don't see when you have an abortion as a baby. I guess you just see it as a.
But that's not
As a.
factored into it. Nick, abortion rates are not factored into it.
You know what? As a matter of fact, tell me.
People were about to deliver babies. How many of them survive and how many of them die?
Where did you get that fact at? I want to know where you got that statistic at. I'm gonna write it down. Where?
There's a recent study done on it.
What recent study? What recent study? I want to know the actual recent study. I don't want to know. I don't want to hear anything from me. I want to know the study. I want to know if it's legitimate and not some blogosphere guy on there.
Let me get it for you.
Okay.
Of course it's good.
Sorry, that's Jim talking. Someone's talking to you.
I found a study done by Congress actually.
Oh, that's great. I'm gonna trust that.
Specific part of it.
Congress.
Wait a second. You're not going to trust a study done by Congress.
No. When has Congress ever been honest? When?
You're saying the government did a study to lie to us.
That's a possibility. No, that's not a conspiracy theory. That is a possibility. You're acting like it's not a possibility. You're acting like the government's always good and always does everything for the people the way they want. It's not the way it works, man. That's not how it works.
No, the government's not always good, but they don't outright lie to us. For the circumstance, they do it for fact. They do it for research. They aren't.
That's a joke, man. The Congress always lies to you. Why do you think Why do you think approval ratings are like 20%?